What's up, everyone? This is your boy Dance the King, and I'm back again with another video today. And as you can see in the title, today I'm going to discuss 3 things that semen retention would not do for you. 3 things that it would not do for you. I've been searching a whole lot on the internet and YouTube and stuff, and some people out there, I guess, have the misconception that semen retention is just going to do everything for you, and that is not true. Is to me, for me personally, it is more of an aid to your journey. So you have your goals, you have things that you plan on doing. You are trying to build a connection with the Most High God. You're trying to do something, but what retention does, or at least what it does for me, is provide you with the extra energy and the extra focus and the extra drive to get these things done. But just semen retention in and of itself is not gonna be the magic thing that's just gonna get everything done. So today I'm gonna spend a few minutes to talk about 3 things that it won't do for you. And if you like this, please give me a like. Leave your comments below and tell me what you think about this video. Please watch it all the way to the end. I won't be long, I promise. And consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that that semen retention will not do for you, the first thing it will not do for you is auto complete your goals. So like I just said a second ago, semen retention is not going to just do everything for you. I mean, it helps you, it gives you assistance, it helps you for me, helps me feel better, it helps me think better, and I feel closer to God as I've been doing this journey or whatever. But one thing it's not going to do, man, it's not going to get your goals done. So say you do have all your goals written down, and you got that written down, and all you did was write them down. You're not executing them, you're not taking action, you're not doing anything. You just got them written down, stored away in some book somewhere, and you think that's just going to be it because you're retaining. But that's really not it. There was a video out there with I think his name is Andrew Tate. He's a retired kickboxer, I think. I respect him because he speaks his mind, and he, is not caught up in being politically correct. He just says how he feels, and that's it. And I respect that about him. But one thing that he said, he has a video out there talking about semen retention, and he said he never practiced it or he never done it. But one thing he says in the video, I'll link it below. One thing that he says is that, a lot of people think that this is just something that's just going to do everything for you. I think he said, and I could be misquoting him, so make sure you watch the video to get the exact thing that he said. But he said if you're lazy, if you have no drive, if you're shy, and you're all these things, semen retention isn't going to just snap you out of that and give you all these things. Like, you got something deeper that's wrong with you other than retaining your semen or whatever. And I kind of agree with that. Like, you got to have like some sort of drive, and retention is supposed to be that that push, that extra oomph in your journey to help you get over the hump. But it's in and of itself, it's not going to get you over the hump. You can't just sit back and do nothing. It's good that you have your goals written down. I mean, that's a good thing that that you should do. We should all have our goals visible somewhere. But if you're just going to write them down and not do anything with it, then you're doing it in vain, in my opinion. Your sperm is your life force. It is your energy, and you have to do something with that energy. You letting it just sit there dormant. I mean, you're not wasting it, but you're not using it. So yeah, retain is the first step, but using that energy, Using that energy is the next step. Transmutation, I think, is what it's called. And I first heard of that in the book Think and Grow Rich. Transmutation. Using that sexual energy, and I guess I can use this word, and reallocating that energy to something else, to a goal, to sports, or something that you're trying to accomplish. You understand? But in and of itself, it's not like a super magic drug pill that's just going to give you powers. And there are benefits. There are benefits from doing it by itself. In my experience, you do get extra strength. It can help your skin, and there's some physical benefits from it. No doubt about it. But as far as like you having these concrete goals that you're trying to accomplish, it's not going to do it. You're not $1 million isn't just going to drop on your head just because you're retaining. You understand? So, retain, yes, but make sure you are taking action on the things that you need to be taking action on, and that you're out there doing. Doers, be ye doers, and not just hearers only. So, if you're retaining good, make sure you know your goals. Make sure you are out there taking action on those goals. Okay. All right. So the second thing that semen retention is not going to do for you is change your daily habits. Okay, I guess it would change one habit. If you have a porn addiction, sex addiction, it can help you change that. If you focus and dial in, it can help you change that. But even then, you're going to have to take action on that. You're going to have to not look at the websites. You're going to have to, when you get the urge to want to have sex or to want to masturbate or something like that, you're gonna have to change your mind and do something else physically. You're gonna have to take action to not take the action into indulging in those behaviors. But going back to the first point, if you're lazy, if you're shy, if you are afraid, or if you are indifferent, or if you don't know what you want in life, semen retention is not just going to just make you go, I know all these things now, I got it all, and that's just not how it works. It takes effort to change it. It takes effort to change a habit. It takes effort to form a habit, and it takes effort to change one or to discontinue one as well. So yeah, what I hear somewhere it takes 20 days or 28 days to form a habit or to stop one. So it's not like something that's just going to happen. You have to plan something out. Maybe you have to write out a plan and put together something or a strategy to stop these bad habits. If you are watching the websites a whole lot, maybe you have to get someone to hold you accountable if you were to visit those websites again. I didn't have to do that. By the grace of God, I didn't have to do that. I just quit watching them, and that was it. But some of you may be in a different boat than I am. Some of you may need to do something else. So to change that habit, we need to have a plan. Maybe we need to tell someone about this habit so they can help us fix it, and maybe we can't do it by ourselves. But retaining in and of itself isn't going to make you not lazy. Like, you got to have a drive. Before I even started retaining, I had a complete discipline to the gym. Like, I was going to the gym all the time. For the past 3-4 years now, I've been a gym rat. This is, before the whole retention journey that I'm on now. And I already had that habit built up in me. And since I started retaining, that's when it really just boosted, my gym performance. So now, I lift weights, I do CrossFit, but I mainly do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now. So since I started retaining, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, I can just feel like my strength getting so much better. And I mentioned on another video that I did, y'all check that out, that my recovery. Like I'm recovering a lot faster in between my workouts. It's crazy, you know. But that's just me. That's just what's going on with me. I'm not going to say that's going to happen to you, but I do believe that you're going to get stronger. If you're in the gym, you're going to notice an increase in strength. I think that's just natural across the board. It's that testosterone, boost. But anyway, I already had that habit going for me, going to the gym. And what semen retention did was just really boost my performance and just boosted everything when it comes to gym. And another example, real quick, I already had a habit of reading. Reading is already a habit for me now. What retention did for me in that regard was help me to really dial in and focus on what I was reading and hone in onto it, because prior to that, my mind is everywhere, and it still kind of drips off and goes all over the place. But now I feel like no, I know that I'm more focused now when it comes to reading and when it comes to studying different things. So yeah, all these are already built in. And if if you don't have any of these, if you're not going to the gym, if you're not reading, find something that you're doing already that's good, and just kind of take notice and see if retaining is aiding to that good thing that you're doing, and see if you're not in the gym, see if you can get in the gym, join the gym and just see how you feel. Going there, you may not notice, because if you're retaining before you go to the gym, you may not notice the increase in strength or whatever. But just go anyway. Go anyway and just see how you feel with that. And if you're not into reading, read a book and see how your mind works when you are, when you've done it for a week or two or whatever. See how your mind works. See what happens as you read, and what kind of thoughts come to your head as you think about things. So yeah, man, semen retention definitely will aid in all these things. But we have to find the habits and allow the retention to aid our habits. All right, number 3, the last one. Semen retention will not make you successful in everything that you do. It will not make you successful in everything that you do. You're still going to fail. You're going to have goals that you're probably not going to reach it on time, or you may not reach it at all. You may have these dates that you're trying to reach, and you may not reach them in time. You know what I'm saying? So there are things you're going to fail at. You're not going to automatically be successful. Going back into the first one, it's not going to automatically complete your goals. It's not going to automatically make you successful in everything. You're going to have to apply a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of trial and error. You know what I mean? You have to be willing to suffer. And I get it. I mean, retention in itself, I guess, to some is a way that you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer from it, because not every man can do it. Not every man can do it. Not every man even really wants to do it. And there are successful people out there who don't want to do it, who says they can't do it, So when you're doing it, when you're practicing it, and if you're doing it, you're already in a special class of man. You're already in like the 1% of the 1%, because the 1% are not even doing it. So if you're doing it, man, you are successful in that regard, because you're already doing something that most men can't do or won't do. And they think you're crazy for even doing it. They don't even think it's necessary. But only people who say that are people who ain't tried it. Because trust me, man, I'm on it, and I know the benefits. I know how I feel. And it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. But like, going back to the point, it's not going to make you successful in everything that you do. It's going to be trial and error. There's going to be tribulation. It's going to be people, who disagree with what you're doing, who don't like what you're doing. It's going to be all types of stuff. But you just got to just stick to it, work your way through it. And then, man, and that's when the success comes. And that's when all this, you're going to reap what you sow. You're gonna benefit from the fruits of your labor. You understand? So you just keep pushing, man. Even when you do fail, it wasn't easy for me starting this whole retention thing. Like I failed a lot, and it was just like the last time I did fail, I was just so devastated because I was doing well. I was doing well. I was up in like 30 days or so, and then boom, I failed, I relapsed, and I was so devastated by that. But that propelled me to where I am now. Now I'm over 105 days by the grace of God. So, um, so yeah, man, take those failures and learn from it, and allow those failures to propel you to a high level of success. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Those are 3 things that semen retention won't do for you. But there are so many things that it will do for you. I may have to put that in another video, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Is there something I missed? Please let me know in the comments below. If you like this, give me a like, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell. Follow me on my social medias. I got Instagram down there. I'm really, really active on Instagram, so follow me there. You can friend me on Facebook. And let's see what else I got down there. Oh, and if you feel like you want to donate and help support my channel, I got a couple of Cash App link and Strike link below if you want to donate a few dollars to the channel. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everything that y'all doing out there. I'm praying for you. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. See you on the next video. Peace.